Hello everyone! Welcome back to my playthrough of Star Wars The Old Republic with Oplec Jeris, our pure-blooded Jedi Knight. So last time, we went to Kalikori village in order to destroy a weapons cache that the Flesh Raiders had. We also recovered a droid named T-701, who will later become our first companion as the Jedi Knight. And now we've been tasked with heading to the ruins of Kalef to investigate some Flesh Raiders that seem to have set up a camp there. So we just need to clear them out. So off screen, I did do a lot of thinking, about how I want to handle this playthrough. And the thing is, I have been watching over a lot of other Old Republic playthroughs on YouTube. But what really intrigues me is taking things a more narrative-like approach. So, for example, if I did a planetary story with the Jedi Knight, I shouldn't technically be able to do it with other classes. Now that's not how the game would actually work. That's just a personal thing I'm interested in just doing. I understand that stuff like this isn't really recommended to do. Like most other Old Republic players would recommend you do at least all the purple triangle quests.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
But I want to keep this thing immersive. And if I do it in the way I'm suggesting, it might give you guys the incentive to visit the other playthroughs that I might do in the future. But right now, we're sticking with the Jedi Knight all the way up until the ending of the next story, of the current Old Republic story. Or at least till the end of the class story. Because I still haven't really decided how I'm going to handle the expansions yet. So from here on out, I'm just going to be focusing on the lovely class story quests up until we reach a planet which I have already decided what the Jedi Knight would do. Because I already know the type of situations the Jedi Knight would find himself in. But basically, this is what I've decided to do for the Jedi Knight. So, we got the first flashpoint, which will be after Typhon. Then, I plan to do the third planet of Chapter 1 of their class story. We'll come to that when we get there. And then I plan to do the second and third flashpoints with the Jedi Knight as well, as I feel those flashpoints tie in way more with the Jedi Knight story. I'm gonna do something similar for the Imperial classes as well. Same with the other classes in this game. Anyway.
Step a little closer, you hideous freak.
Boy, this fella here seems to be a bit of a chatterbox. Let's make sure he can't chat anymore. There we go. No more talking for you. Well, seems we got some backup. And a green line. Got ourselves an armor set that would mainly be used for a Jedi consular. So, let's speak to Master Kawix.
Master Orgus sent us. We came as quickly as we could.
One of the Flesh Raiders I just fought called me Jedi. He could use the Force.
That's troubling. If the Flesh Raiders are learning the ways of the Force, it won't be on the side of light.
You sure made short work of this bunch. You ever leave survivors?
When was the last time you fought someone trying to kill you?
Besides my master? Few months.
This is no laughing matter, Padawans. This Flesh Raider carried a holocron, a repository of knowledge created by a Force user. Thousands of years old from the looks of it. Master Orgus was right. These natives are more advanced than we realized. They're learning how to fight us.
Master Orgus thinks he knows who's behind it.
I gathered as much, but he had no time to explain before sending us here. I wish we could stay, see this through, but Master Satil has ordered us to Coruscant on a special mission.
All those bad feelings the Council's been having? She thinks the Republic capital is the source.
I'm sorry to have to leave you, but the danger is past. These surveillance monitors will keep watch on Kaleth, place them around the ruins. The temple can then monitor any future incursions by our enemies.
Maybe we'll get lucky, find their leader.
May the Force be with you, Padawan.
Right. So Kawix has given us devices to put around Kaleth. And then after that, I think we would need to head back to Kalakori. So yeah, with this new way, I'm definitely sticking to. What I'm gonna do is for characters that aren't doing the planetary missions, as I'm referring to them as, I'll do 2 story missions each. I'll attempt to do 2 story missions each part. Which, with the amount of story missions on a planet, we should be sticking around. We should be in theory, on a new planet every 2 parts. With Typhon, it's different, as this is the prologue world. But yeah, we should be... I'd say I'll give Typhon another couple of parts. I would say mainly this part, and the next one of... In the way I'm speaking would be the timeline for Typhon. But during my numerous playthroughs of this game, I've counted that there are 4 story missions every planet. So, yeah. I'd say... if I'm gonna stick to doing story missions up until a planet that suits the character, I'll be doing... I would say I will attempt to do 2 story missions each part. No guarantees.
I'm here, Master. What is it?
I'm on my way back to the Twi'lek settlement. Meet me there as soon as you can.
I'm already on my way.
Find me at the Matriarch's compound. Orgus out.
Alright, so now we're gonna head back to Master Orgus at Kalikori. So we'll just fast travel there. Seeing as I transferred a whole lot of credits over. So it seems Master Orgus might have discovered something. Maybe tied to the Flesh Raider attacks.
Master Kiwix told me what you found in Kaleth. A Flesh Raider who used the Force. She thought he was learning things from an old holocron. I wish that were true. The man who attacked you when you first arrived, his lightsaber had a familiar aspect. This droid's holo recording confirmed my suspicions. The hooded figure in that recording is named Bengal Moore. He was my Padawan, but he never completed his training. Bengal was in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant when the Sith destroyed it.
The Force was with him if he got out of there alive.
The temple was annihilated. Hundreds of Jedi died that day. We never recovered all the bodies. Bengal was strong in the Force, and the most gentle being I've ever known. For him to turn against the Jedi, he has to be stopped.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. Our people's matriarch, my mother, is dying.
That's terrible news. Will you be all right?
I wasn't expecting to lead our people for many years. My scouts have identified a Flesh Raider command base in the mountains. It's protected by an energy shield. The shield's power generator is hidden on a different mountain, in a well-guarded cave network.
That command base is probably coordinating all the attacks in the region. I need to get inside there. You up for knocking out the power generator?
When have I ever let you down?
First time for everything. Not that I'm worried. See if you can give the droid an opening to gather more intelligence. That energy shield is your top priority. Knock it out fast as you can.
Alright. So now we've just been tasked with taking down an energy shield. Should be a simple task. We just need to head back to Flesh Raider territory. So we'll just head on our lovely speeder here and go onwards. Should be coming up on that area now. We just turn here. And just continue up this mountain. Really easy to get around when you have a speeder. And of course I need to start with the whole fighting Flesh Raiders thing because experience! And as a wise clone once said, experience outranks everything. What wise clone, Captain Rex? Oh, a dark blue one. Now these ones might actually have something useful. Nope, it has a gift. Alright, we gotta continue up the mountain. You know what? Just to prevent me from being at risk of death most of the time,
Reactivation
and
complete.
stop me from healing, I'm bringing out our dear friend HK51.
Body count rising.
Like, HK is one of the companions that can be used at level 1 if you wanted to use him. You just need to transfer over 1,000,000 credits, or at least but to get access to at least being able to spend 1,000,000 credits to use HK, you need to complete his recruitment quest at least once. I will not be showing off his recruitment quest, but you can find it in... I'm trying to think what that area on Belsavis is called. I think Section X? Yeah, you can find that quest line on Section X on a planet called Belsavis.
Barrage protocol activated.
You know, if you want to go through the pain of recruiting HK.
You must be the Padawan who slaughters my people. Your misguided attacks change nothing. Your time is over.
My master is invading your command base right now. It's over, Bengal.
He won't find what he's looking for. I'm not there. You executed my apprentice, Caliph. I can feel his death on you. I spent years training him. He was a good man, a principled man. Proud of yourself?
Your student was a killer. He was attacking young Padawans.
I gave Caliph too much responsibility too soon. His impatience for justice was his only failure. Every so-called Jedi on Tython is going to die. That's a promise. Your entire order is weak. You've done nothing to stop the Sith Empire's advances.
I guess I missed the news about you winning the war.
I can't defeat the Sith until the Jedi are strong again. You people diminish the Force by your very existence. Enjoy this little victory. It's your last.
Oh, so Bengal Moore is not too happy that we saved another Padawan. Seems to be he's fallen to the dark side a bit. So anyway, let's head back to Kalikori. Speak with Matriarch Rana Talben. And see what she's got for us to do.
I shut down the energy shield. Any word on Master Orgus's mission?
No. My mother, she found peace during your absence. I am now matriarch.
You have my sympathies, Rana. But your people are in good hands.
Before he left, Master Orgus told me there is no death. There is the Force. He believes our essence lives on when we die and merges with the Force. I hope that's true.
Matriarch, Flesh Raiders broke through our defenses. They did something to our crop fields. They dropped strange machines in the soil. When a scout approached one, he collapsed with sickness. He crawled away from the device and began to recover, but there are many more machines still out there.
Tell your people to stay away from the fields. I'll get rid of these things.
Be careful. If the machines are too powerful, save yourself. Hurry to the fields. I fear we don't have much time.
Oh dear. Right, so let's just head to those fields and get those mines sorted. Last thing we want is poisoned crops for these poor Twi'leks. Oh hey, someone else is here too.
Reloading. Ready.
Well, I'll just let them get on with it. Get on with their portion of it. Gotta make sure these Flesh Raiders are unable to poison crops again. And now their bodies are fertilizing their soil. Oh, we got some boots. We got them boots. Putting on them boots. There. There we go. Let's head back to the matriarch and let her know that our crops are safe.
I've destroyed the machines poisoning your crops.
I saw how you suffered out there. What you did was more than brave. It was heroic. Since you came here, all you've done is risk your life to save us. Why would you face death again and again for people you barely know?
You're worth the risk.
Me? You don't even know me.
Haven't you noticed I keep coming back to you? It's not just my duty.
Duties are all I seem to have now. Being a matriarch means putting your own needs second. It's the same for Jedi, isn't it?
There's more to life than responsibility for others. There has to be.
For all her victories, my mother spent her life alone. I don't want that. But I thought Jedi weren't allowed to... should you be doing this?
If we both feel the same way, what does it matter?
I do feel the same way. And I don't care about your Jedi rules. I'll make sure no one disturbs us. If we stay much longer, my people will wonder. And I don't want you to get in trouble with your master.
There won't be any trouble. You bring out the best in me, Rana.
Here, this is something for when we're apart. My people are probably looking for me. I'll see you again soon, I hope.
And that's one of the outside of the... That's one of the non-companion flirt options we have. Oplec be getting all the ladies. Or gentlemen. Depending on how far we can get in, depending on how far we get in this game.
Finally put the Flesh Raider base out of commission. How are things on your end?
I'm actually going to tell him we broke the Jedi code. Just to get me back on the light track.
I know Jedi aren't allowed to form attachments, but something happened with Rana.
I'm proud of you for admitting the mistake. A lesser Padawan would have kept it a secret. Whatever feelings you have for that girl, bury them now. If you don't, they'll only bring you suffering.
I'm sorry I let you down, Master.
You're not the first Jedi to seek comfort in a time of crisis. Just put it behind you. At the Flesh Raider command base, I found coordinates to a number of secret camps. Too many to send only Jedi Masters. One camp is in the ruins of Upper Kaleth. That patrol you fought earlier was based there. Now's your chance to finish them off.
Why spread our forces thin to hit all the camps at once?
If we only go after a few, the Flesh Raiders could warn the rest and regroup. Be careful in those ruins. We haven't explored them all. Contact me when your mission's complete. May the Force be with you.
So yeah, we decided to tell Master August about what happened with Rana.
Body count rising.
And we completed the conquest objective. So that means more armor. But anyway, I think now is the time to call it an evening. So I want to thank you all for joining me for this part of the Old Republic.
Observation.
With special
You
guest
ration supplies
HK50,
well, Master.
HK51 just coming to join us on our adventure.
Observation. You ration supplies well, Master.
So again, I want to thank you for joining me. Be sure to leave a like and comment if you so choose. Subscribing also goes a long way to let me know that you're enjoying my content. And have a lovely day, evening or afternoon, wherever you may be. And I'll see you all later. Bad time for the antivirus thing to pop up. There we go. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh yeah, I'll see you all later. Oh.